Hello everybody, today we're going to be taking a look at the ATOYX AT-66 series ghost racing drone. It's one of them little indoor flyers right there, ages 14 and up. Let's remember that. Let's remember that, YouTube. Here's some of the features that it has. 2.4 gigahertz, 6-axis gyro, altitude hold, headless mode, indoor, outdoor. It's a 100% original brand, whatever that means. It means that it's not made by somebody else. It's not a rebrand, let's put it that way. Okay, here's some of the specs on here. Tells you the weight, 24 grams with the battery, and it tells you, I think it tells you the battery size in here. Yeah, 220 milliamp hour. Flight time says 6 to 8 minutes and around 50 minutes to charge it. So then there's the specs for the remote control. Now I thought I saw somewhere on the box that it said something about the range. Let me see if I can see it on here. I thought I seen something about the range on here. Yeah, control range 30 to 50 meters. See if I can focus that in there. Yeah, you see it at the bottom? This thing is not going to go no 50 meters, okay? I think these Chinamen, they confuse meters with feet, okay? There's no way that this thing's going to go out 150 feet. No way. No way. Anyway, let's get it out of the box and check it out. Alright guys, here you go out of the box, and they give you a bag of stuff with an extra battery. So that's a plus. You know, when you get an extra battery, that's a big plus. And the spare props and the charger right there. Here's the transmitter right there. It has the speed stunt switch, and it's on the same button, which I don't like, you know. So you got your rate, so that's probably if you tap it, it's for the rate, and then if you hold it in, it's for the stunt. Then there's your return. There's your headless right there. You see it. Your on and off switch is right there in the middle. And then there's your trims, forward, back, left, and right. But they have those little actually marked on there, you know, embossed on there. So that's pretty good. And then here's your sticks. So, and in the back, it has a spot. It has two AAA batteries fit in the bottom, down here at the bottom. It was a real pain to get this off of here, right down there. To get that off, there was that where that dastardly screw was. I took that screw out of there, but right there is where you would pop that door off. But it was a pain to get that off and on, so I'm not going to do it again for right now. As a matter of fact, when I give it away, I might just leave the batteries in there. Here's the quadcopter itself, and it feels nice, you know. Here's the back. There's where the battery goes. It does not have an on and off switch, so when you plug it in right there, it's going to come on automatically. But the good thing about it is if you really like this thing and you wanted to burn out a motor and wanted to just get some motors for it, they look like they would be easy to change. They're just plug-ins right there. So all you would have to do is unplug them, take it out of that little leg right there, and then just plug in a new one. So changing the motors on this is a piece of cake. Yeah, it looks nice. I don't see it doesn't have a light on it or anything for the front that I see. Oh, it's inside I think it's inside the cage right there. Inside the cowling there. So, yeah, it looks good, man. So we'll go over there and test fly it and run the battery test. Put the little clock in there and see how it works out. Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, the manual. It's a very well laid out manual. It's a very nice manual. It has everything you need to know in there about how to trim it and how to do all this, that, and the other. You know, all the good stuff. Where the buttons are. But, I mean, it's kind of, it says it right on there. You know, all you have to do is read it. But it has it all in here again, so there you go. I forgot to add that in there. Alright guys, let's go fly it. Alright guys, we're out here with the ATOYX Ghost. It's a real ghost. I don't know which side is the front or the back. I'm just gonna go, we're gonna go with a guess and say that's the facing frontwards, okay? There's the level calibration. Let's arm the motors. Okay, you press the power button to start arm the motors. That was a guess. I never saw that in the manual. That was just a guess on my part because I didn't see any other buttons. Let me check the rates. Okay, that's 3. Let's do 2 right now. Okay, so that is the front. Where the light is more toward the back. Oh yeah. See, the thing about these things is you know right away, man. As soon as you start flying them and you take off, you can tell if they're gonna steer good and handle good. Look at this thing. Oh yeah, this thing's nice. You can just tell right off the bat, man, right off the bat. Now I'm not too real hip on these multiple things on one button, but we're gonna try this, the stunt button here. And look how still, it's not hardly drifting at all. So I'm gonna hold that in, see if it'll flip. Yep, so you gotta hold that in for the stunts and then do the quick press for the rates. Oh yeah, this is a great one here, guys. This is a real nice flyer. So I never heard of this company, but I'm gonna keep them in mind if I'm looking for any more of these quadcopters like this. I'm gonna go and check them out to see what else they got for sale. Because this one steers really nice. This would fly great outside. I can guarantee you this would be great outside, outdoors. You know, and then it had the 2 batteries with it too, so that was a plus. Look at that thing. Oh yeah, flies great, man. Let's go down here low on the ground so you can see it down this way. Look how well that thing steers and handles. Very precise. Look at that. Wow. Very impressive. Wow. This thing's fantastic, man. Seriously. What a great little quadcopter. Now let me get over here and try putting it in the 3rd rate to see what that'll, because sometimes the 3rd rate on these kind of things, it'll make them go too fast. You know what I mean? Okay, let's try that. Let's try the yaw out. Okay, so that's not too fast. Yeah, that makes it a little bit more unruly in the house. So you'd probably want to keep it, you know, into the 2nd rate here in the house. And then at 3rd rate, or the 3rd rate, you could take it outside and muck around with it in the 3rd rate. Check the 1st rate. The 1st rate is a little, yeah, that's a good kid rate right there. Okay, so at least even in the 1st rate, it turns enough to where you're not going to crash into something. You're still gonna turn fast enough so you don't hit the wall or nothing like that. Which, speaking of hitting the wall, we'll just go do our little crash test here real quick. I'll put the flight time in there too, so let's go ahead and do the wall crash. That was a good lick. Okay, beautiful. Oh yeah, this is a real nice one here, guys. Don't you just like getting a good one? Okay. You just love getting a good one, man. I'm telling you. Alright guys, this thing flies great, man. We'll just ride out the battery. Look how stable that thing is. And I never trimmed anything. Never hit the trim at all. Wow. This is fantastic, this thing. All I did was the level calibration when I started it, and that was it. No trimming. Okay, there goes the battery. Oh, and it gives you a beeper too. Oh, we all love that, don't we? Okay. Let me land it. That's gonna drive me bonkers. Okay, let me shut that off so it doesn't make me want to pull my teeth out that I don't have. All right, guys, there you go. The ATOYX Ghost. Man, is this thing sweet. Wow. I'm going to go check them out, see what else they got. Very nice, very nice. All right, guys, have a nice day. I'll talk to you later.